It's what we've all been waiting for.
Oh my God.
The MTV Africa Music Awards are set to take place in Kampala, Uganda in 2021.
They're back, honey. They are back.
Africa's coolest stage will once again come alive with the best talent from across our continent.
Thank you, MTV.
And your favorite musicians will be honored once again.
And the winner is...
As the fans, you have all the power. So make sure you vote for who you think deserves to be awarded. Tonight, we'll find out the official nominees.
My chest just got tight.
So stay tuned to see who's up for the 2021 MTV Africa Award. Let's get right into it.
You don't know how to spell mama, M-A-M-A. Yo mama, let's go.
The first category coming up tonight is for the Best Hip Hop Act. This category serves to celebrate the stars with the bars and the sisters afraid of no thing. Previous winners in the category include Nice, M.I., Sarkodie, Casper Nyovest, and MT.
Oh, that's hip hop. Yeah.
If there was a fight, Calligraph is the guy we would put.
Nasty C.
Whatever he's selling, I'm buying.
Dude is hardly ever home. That's how much the demand is for him everywhere else in the world. That's insane.
Rostam, yeah, my boys from TZ.
Calligraph, definitely, he has it for hip hop.
AKA.
I would want to nominate Kwesi Arthur because he's coming so strong and he's made a stamp.
He's versatile. He sings and he raps. And you get this sense of connection when you listen to his music.
Yeah. Any of those should be nominated. 2 or 3 or all. Yeah.
The nominees for Best Hip Hop Act are Nasty C from South Africa.
I am not a crack addict, I'm a booty boy. In the jungle, that's where I was born. I go bananas inside the foreign jiggy. I see you change the way you feel about me when the lights hit my jewelry.
From Côte d'Ivoire, it's Suspect 95.
Qui a foqué qu'il a ça, c'est un E. Je suis à la fois la tête et la queue. Faut oublier, tu peux même pas un peu. Le film vient de commencer, tu pensais que tu es le brave. Moi ici le chef body, pas dans le 1, dans le 2. C'est moi le boss, very. Les phrases que je veux du game, travailler le dessin.
Next is Kenya's OG Calligraph Jones.
Then go man a do like a body. Aro boy can kaka jua kali. Play K ijo na sita for dali. Nyajo tu wangu wa senali. Season ni yetu msiwari. Min shapa shabari.
Kwesi Arthur from Ghana.
Make it off rapping. Tell my girl if you pass my back, just stay that side. I don't want you back here. Boys, but let I do. Boys be capping. You say you go show we something. 3 months come by, nothing happen. You drop the ball and
Angola's NGA.
Que a canuca não faz o meu tipo. De 0 a 10 é 4 ou 5. E é de 0 a 10 é 4 ou 5. Diz ao nigga que aprendi na rua. Conhecimento torna rico. Se no palco chuto 4 ou 5. Promotor tu largas 4 ou 5.
And OMG from Senegal.
Telephone bugeen nga am ko yow rek ci xale sababu cher nga sol ko ndekete yoo yoro dangay abbu yoro ñoo di boss di jaay lu amul ñepp xam ni yoro kon bàyyi mu set.
To vote for Best Hip Hop Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. The Mamas always acknowledge the newcomers in the industry, celebrating their fresh sounds and the energy they bring. Previous nominees in this category have been Burna Boy, Uhuru, Stanley Enau, and Pato Ranking. Let's find out this year's nominees for Best Breakthrough Act.
Breakthrough acts.
There's a few, hey.
Number 1 has to be vocalistic.
I would say Fireboy. I feel like Omalay, he's probably the only person that I think should be in that category.
Thames.
John Black.
Vocalistic.
Shasha, ELAINE, vocalistic.
Those are definitely some of my best breakthrough artists because they just went.
Coming in first from South Africa, it's ELAINE.
But as for me, you're the one.
Yo, ELAINE is my kind of artist. If I was, a singer, ELAINE is the kind of artist I would want to be.
It was so amazing from a radio perspective to hear people be in disbelief that she's actually South African, but she sounds worldwide.
That's for me, you're the one in my heart. time will come.
I think she is fresh. I think she is definitely a voice that needs to be heard.
She's definitely somebody for me that we should watch out for.
Always be right by your side.
Next up from Nigeria, it's Thames.
So tell me what you need from me now.
Thames. She has broken through from the Otes sound. The Otes sound in Nigeria is very underground. Most of them have never really done it mainstream the way she has broken through to do it mainstream and has been featured on very important albums this year. So I think Thames definitely deserves to be on this list.
Tell me what you need from me now. I know what you need to be.
Forceful lyrics that you cannot ignore. Coming strong with a message. Her voice as well, very strong voice that if you hear it, you're like, wait, what? She triggers your imagination, even if you're not an imaginative person.
Continuing to rep Niger in the breakthrough category, it's Omale.
He's an embodiment of virtually everything.
He just reminds me of like a party starter.
His music came out and he let us know that he's serious about this. He's not just a COVID baby.
His music spoke for itself. Regardless, he's from West Africa. In Uganda, we're feeling the beats.
So if you want like a song to just drive in your car, Omale has given you that. If you got heartbroken, Omale has given you that. If you just go to the club, he's giving you that.
His music came out at a time where the entire world was sick, and this was something that, gave or revitalized our minds. Like, it was such a calm.
I think he's choosing the right producers for his style.
If you look at all the charts from, like, let's say the top 100 Billboard to some other charts, he had been maintaining certain positions for a while.
He came through this year heavy and brought it,
Coming in strong from Tanzania is Zuchu.
Zuchu, first of all, I might say she's the most hardworking.
I love Zuchu. She's a queen. I love her new vibe.
She has this vibe of this new generation, and I think most of university students like her because of the vibe, the way she dresses.
I think people respond to somebody like Zuchu because she's very Tanzanian. Like, you listen to her and oh, uni bongo, she's bongo flavor.
Being on the biggest level in Tanzania and being, you can see how Diamonds try to brand her in a good way as the biggest female artist.
I really love the sort of Tarab, Swahili vibe to her music. I love that it's very sensual. She's very confident. She's very into herself, into her own.
Next up for the best breakthrough act is Uganda's John BLAQ.
So when it comes to John BLAQ, it's all about his voice.
He has been a hard-working artist. He came through with only one collaboration.
I love an artist who can switch up, and he's pretty versatile. He has nice skin.
That's what people love so much about him.
In the spotlight for Zimbabwe, it's
Shasha. What?
I'm excited to see where her music takes her, because I feel like she's going to take over on a global scale.
This is her first year in the game. Definitely one to look out for.
She makes me proud to be a woman.
She has a lot to offer. She definitely came through this year. She deserves to be on this list. She's good to look at. So,
South Africa's Vocalistic takes the last spot for Best Breakthrough Act.
Firstly, Vocalistic raps, but he raps on my piano beats. It may not be the traditional form of how people view hip-hop, but it's still hip-hop.
Midnight and before you know it, like,
His Star is definitely the song that makes me want to relive my opening circle days at Groove.
This dude is insane.
There is no competition for it.
To vote for Best Breakthrough Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. These next artists are no strangers to the spotlight. Their artistic power and star presence make them impossible to ignore. Previous winners in this category have been Amani, Tiwa Savage, and winning it 2 years in a row, Yemi Alade. It's the nominees for Best Female Act.
Best Female.
The Queens of Africa.
There's a lot of ladies doing a lot of dope work.
Tiwa Savage.
Rap game, there's a lot of female artists that are coming up and doing the thing.
It's really difficult.
Yemi Alade has to be on this list.
Aye.
Shasha. Yalata. Hey. Uganda. Come on.
I'm sure Madjozi.
Tiwa Savage.
Busiswa is a very powerful voice.
I feel like I'd just be reading out like a long list to you.
Like, I don't know how you guys are gonna pick.
That's definitely a good sign. It means our women are representing.
After the break, we'll find out who's up for the Best Female Act. Vote now for your favorite artist at the MAMA Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. The MTV Africa Music Awards Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Before the break, we heard your predictions, but now it's time to find out if you were right. The nominees for the MAMA Kampala 2021 Best Female Act are Simi from Nigeria.
Oh, my ex. We're talking about my ex now, right?
When I first heard Simi's voice, I was like, who that? Why she sound like that? She sound nice.
There's nobody that sings like Simi, and the tone of her voice, the timbre, it's just beautiful.
It's so soft and relaxing.
Simi has had a very productive year. She's gone from getting married to having a baby to dropping an album. Mate.
She still sounds the African sound out of her music. Makes her really quite exceptional.
I love you, Simi, if she's watching this. Please watch. Please send her this clip.
It's Sheebah from Uganda.
She's actually called Queen Sheebah, and she has a team called Sheebaholics.
Ugandans knew her before she became an artist. She was a dancer. So for you to turn from being a dancer to become an artist, and not just an ordinary artist, like it's a story that keeps inspiring so many Ugandans.
What I like about Sheebah is that the character she brings on stage, if you don't like her song, she'll make you love the song on stage.
Also up for Best Female Act, it's Madjozi from South Africa.
Madjozi is that girl that makes you, want to go to SA.
Madjozi has done so much for Tsonga people.
She's really taken her indigenous sound to the world, and it's been accepted.
This girl from the village in Limpopo can do, so many things.
People don't know that John Cena was a freestyle. And it became a hit.
Shima just is a breath of fresh air.
I'm inspired by her, actually.
South Africa claims another one. It's Busiswa.
Busiswa, come on. Don't go getting my power.
Busiswa is besties with Beyonce.
I don't know what she's saying in half of the songs, but I love that I can dance to all of them.
Busiswa's got very unique lyrics and ad-libs.
Even when she's a feature, you genuinely feel it and you hear it.
Hey, that was great. I destroyed that song, guys.
Busiswa is a real energy girl. Have you seen her dance before?
Next up for Best Female Act is Nigeria's Yemi Alade.
It's Yemi Alade.
When you talk about Africa, you cannot go without putting that name, Mama Africa, to it.
Hardworking woman. Dropped a sick album, was on the BLAQ is King album with Beyonce. They had a killer track.
She's not afraid to experiment. She's not afraid to step out of her comfort zone and try a new sound.
She's been taking Nigeria from one place to the other.
There's a reason she's called Mama Africa, guys.
Soraya Ramos from Cape Verde.
Soraya Ramos, she has this, confidence, you can just see it. You can see it in her attitude, the way she sings, the way she moves. It's like, I'm here.
She reminds me of having drinks on a Sunday afternoon. Then her voice starts to play and it's like the perfect seal to your afternoon.
And Tiwa Savage claims a third nomination for Nigeria.
I love Tiwa.
I love Tiwa Savage. Please don't ask me what name of song I like, because if I hear her voice, I know it's her.
When you work as hard as she does, it cannot be ignored.
She feels like Africa's Rihanna.
Beautiful lady, beautiful music.
You hear her music in South Africa, you hear her music in Kenya, you hear her music in Namibia.
She plays nice with the boys, but she can always play dirty as well.
You come, they shout the money you know work for.
To vote for the Best Female Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. Coming up next are the nominees for Best Group. Previous winners include Mafiki Solo, Sauti Soul, and of course, P-Square, who won this award 4 times.
Best Group.
Ooh, do I know any groups?
We still have groups?
Oh, wait. What are those guys called?
Sauti Soul.
Here we go, thank you, Sauti Soul.
I don't know if Kabza De Small and Maporisa, are they a group or they a duo?
Those two are just, they're unmatched.
Scorpion Kings definitely should win it.
Sauti Soul for sure, hands down.
This one will be crazy. This one will be very, very crazy.
Sauti Soul in.
Epic.
Black Diamond.
Ethic. I think, I love Ethic so much just because of what it is that they've brought into the industry.
Kalema.
Those are people, man.
That's really it. All the other groups have broken up and haven't returned, I'm just saying.
The nominees for Best Group are Black Diamond from South Africa. Kenya's Sauti Soul. Kabza De Small and DJ Maporisa from South Africa. From Sao Tome and Principe, it's Kalema. Ethic from Kenya.
Big man buzz, big man buzz, big man buzz, big bang 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 bamboo, buzz, big man buzz, big man buzz.
And Rostam from Tanzania.
Oi, naona mtandao unakatika, upo kimya sana mkato au kunde imevunjika.
Na utanyoka raundi hii, na hivi huwezi bila mimi.
Unajikuta Jay-Z, oya unarudi lini?
To vote for Best Group, check out the MTV MAMA website. Over the past year, we've all had to take our events online, and music performances were no different. The next category celebrates artists that took to streaming services to share their music and bring people together during 2020 lockdown.
How do you even perform online for something that's supposed to be live?
It's one thing for you to have access to an entire stage and a massive set of people giving you the kind of energy and motivation you need to kill it on stage, and it's another thing to not have anyone around, just you and maybe just a few cameras, a few people.
We got to see artists, but we also got to see how human they are,
They did the things, the vibes, it was happening.
The nominees for Alone Together Best Lockdown Performance are Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania for his performance in the Africa Day benefit concert. Black Motion from South Africa for Red Bull Rendezvous. Niniola from Nigeria and Busiswa from South Africa for their performance in the Africa Day benefit concert. Singwila from the Republic of Congo for his DCDR series.
Moi j'ai des lacunes, je suis beaucoup trop sur la lune et je l'ai brisé involontairement. Je sens sa rancune, je pense qu'elle a encore des sentiments.
AKA from South Africa for AKA TV.
I want it all, from the sky to the ground when they hit the floor. I wish you were here with me right now. We're gonna take it all the way to the top.
Yemi Alade from Nigeria for her Poverty Live session.
Poverty for my life, I know I see poverty for my life, I know I see poverty for my life, poverty for my life, poverty for my life,
To vote for the best Alone Together lockdown performance, check out the MTV MAMA website. Still to come on tonight's show, it's the nominees for Best Male Act, Best Ugandan Act, and the big one, Artist of the Year. Stay tuned. Vote now for your favorite artist at the MAMA Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. The MTV Africa Music Awards Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. This year's Mamas will be brought to you by the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. It's time to pay homage to our hosts and the incredible music talent that they have given to the continent. The nominees for Best Ugandan Act are... The first nominee is the one and only Queen Sheebah.
Sheebah is a sweet sensation.
Sheebah has worked so hard to be one of the top female artists in this country.
Her music, her voice, her style, she's a superstar.
Next up for Best Ugandan Act is icon Bebe Cool.
Not a new name to the Mamas.
What I like about Bebe Cool is keeping up with the trends.
Bebe Cool has invested quite huge, when it comes to his music.
He moves from one genre of music to another. A collaboration with an R&B artist with his dancehall Afrobeat touch, he makes it perfect. I like his character and versatility.
He just continues to dominate it. It's almost as if with like every new release, it's a reminder that, I've been here, I'm still here, I'm not going anywhere.
Also up for the award is John BLAQ.
Interestingly, he has worked around the voice, and it became a very unique element of what people loved about him. He released also quite so many songs that are also anthems.
Last year he did a concert and dropped an album.
I can bop to it,
He has that catchphrase, blah, blah, blah. He has a deep voice. People like his deep voice.
Vinka grabs the next nomination for Best Ugandan Act.
Vimka. Ooh.
Ugandans have received her as a dancehall queen.
So when we talk about driving force, Vimka is it's just another firecracker.
She has gone a little bit mellow, she has gone a little bit dancehall, fast-paced, and she has control of her zone. She would put on a concert and people will dance from when she starts performing to when she finishes performing.
Coming in next is super producer and vocalist Daddy Andre.
The reason why Daddy Andre, puts out all these so many hits back-to-back, collaborations, and also his personal songs is songwriting.
He's one person who has challenged lots of songwriters in Uganda.
He created a certain sound for himself, which is quite urban, and that's why every song that he'll put out will be a hit song.
He's one versatile artist that we have in the industry that cannot be compared to another artist or another producer.
Taking the final spot for Best Ugandan Act is Spice Diana.
can you give me dollar?
She's one of like the big girls of Uganda. Like, she's got a massive fan base.
She has a very great fashion sense. Her music appeals to a large section of youth.
Today, she's one of the biggest young generation artists, female artists.
To vote for Best Ugandan Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. Our continent is rich with both culture and language. So let's check in with our Portuguese fam for the Best Lusophone Act. Past winners in this region have been Anselmo Ralph, Ari, and C4 Pedro, all from Angola. Could we see Angola hold on to their reign, or will another region snatch the prize? The nominees for the Best Lusophone Act are Kalema from Sao Tome and Principe, Preto Show from Angola,
Calma aí, isso não se faz. Mano, a moça também tá a se fazer demais. Corpo tá em dia, cara tá em dia. Essa gaja é rara, nunca vi na via.
Anna Joyce from Angola,
Juro que eu sou tua. Uma vida de bênçãos, aleluia.
Mr. Bao from Mozambique,
Amor e você não me leva mal. A culpa é dela, não me leva mal. A culpa é dela, não me leva mal.
Nelson Freitas from Cape Verde,
Mostrar amor a vez é cesárea viver. E depois não querer levar pra casa tudo. Que pra vou respirar música.
and Soraya Ramos from Cape Verde.
Eu quero ir até lá, onde só tu podes me levar. Pintar esse momento num pequeno quadro.
To vote for the Best Lusophone Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. The next award is reserved for only those we can call King of the Mic, King of the Stage, and King of the Continent. It's the award for the Best Male Act. In previous years, this award had been taken by D'banj, Nameless, Two-Face, Wizkid, and two-time King Davido. So who will be in the running for this year's award? Any guesses?
Who should be nominated for Best Male Act?
I'm so glad I don't have to do this, because this is so tough.
That Best Male Act has to be somebody who's catering for Africa, but also exporting Africa across the world.
Davido, Master KG,
Burna Boy,
Wizkid,
Stanley E now,
Diamond Platinum,
And the nominees for the Best Male Artist of the Year are...
First up for Nigeria, it's Burna Boy.
Break all the rules and skip them classes in school because the teacher them teach.
Damn, brother, you ain't gotta be so smooth.
He's got his own style, number one. You know, he's got the dreadlocks.
Burna Boy is the new king in town.
African giant. Okay, I cannot say it like him, but you know what I mean?
He just told you, like, he's a giant. You know, he truly believes in himself.
If you go to the dictionary and you type believe, there's like Burna Boy right there. Like, he totally believes in his craft.
Burna Boy is just doing music worldwide. Worldwide.
When he sings, I feel like he's singing for me.
When you hear something from Burna Boy, it's like, whoa, I didn't know that.
It's not just music that you sit back and enjoy, it's also conscious music.
And then he knows how to touch your emotions.
You know when it says I pull up, I'm like, oh, you pulling up to my crib, you're taking me out.
He deserves the crown. He deserves to be on this list.
Next, repping the DRC, it's Inos B.
We should definitely be paying attention to him.
When you hear the sound, you just can't sit still. You have to dance, you have to shake your body, and Speed, he brings that vibe.
I love him. I love his song with Diamond, the one for Yo. Yeah, I like him. I like the guy.
With him, it's just great to see like how in the last 1 year there's been like so much growth.
This is like the new blood of that genre of music. That's what makes Enos, stand apart.
Kabza De Small from South Africa grabs the next nomination.
Kabza De Small has always been one of the piano genre originators, creators, you know.
Amapiano is ruling, B.
Kabza has introduced a new sound to the entire world that has changed the dance floor.
The mere fact that it's something that just started here at home and right now it's being embraced on a worldwide spectrum, that's amazing, man.
That title, I am the king of this, I am the king of Amapiano, says it on its own.
Next up for Best Male Act, it's Tanzania's Harmonize.
Everybody say uno.
Harmonize, my boy. He's among of the biggest musicians from Tanzania. When you mentioned top 3, Harmonize is there. So I think he deserves to be nominated.
He can deliver a song that you'll actually feel.
I think he's representing Tanzania pretty nice.
And the fact that he has a strong voice, he really brings out the R&B feel and the bongo flavor attached in there.
Fireboy DML from Nigeria.
At first appearance, you're just like, what's going on here? But then he opens his mouth.
I see what you do.
The ladies love him.
I think it's this effortless feel of, yeah, I know I'm dope, I know I'm cool, you're gonna dance to my music.
He paid attention to his writing, he paid attention to the lyrics.
He's taking his time. He's not dropping song after song. I think he's mastered that together with his management.
Came out to make his stance very clear that he's here to stay.
He's gonna be big.
Next, Master KG from South Africa.
It's got the biggest song in the world.
Every year he just releases that one banger. Ooh!
He's got the biggest song in the world. I need you to understand that.
Jerusalem. Na, 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 na. People on wedding ceremonies would come in groups and they do the choreography, that dance.
They've got the biggest song in the world. You're lucky if you get that in a career.
Nigeria scoops another nomination for the Best Male Act, thanks to Rema.
Homeboy is young. Homeboy is hella talented. Homeboy can sing. Homeboy can rap.
He comes in with a massive aura you cannot ignore.
Those of you who don't know, let me let you know. Rema is like our Nigerian Travis Scott.
He's got next. I'm calling it, he's got next.
To vote for the Best Male Act, check out the MTV MAMA website. Still to come, the most coveted category of all. It's the nominees for Artist of the Year. Get yourself ready. Vote now for your favorite artist at the MAMA Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. The MTV Africa Music Awards Kampala 2021, hosted by Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. It's the language of Steal Your Girl and the culture of I Know I Look Good. Let's hear it for our French-speaking brothers and sisters who just keep on giving when it comes to music and entertainment. Previous winners in the category for Best Francophone Act have been Bali Pupa, Tufan, and Serge Bernard. Who's next? The nominees for the Best Francophone Act are Inos B from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Côte d'Ivoire's Suspect 95,
numéro mystique. Tu n'as pas encore écouté ma musique, c'est que tu es resté. Ils font semblant de me détester, pourtant ça danse quand on ici en train de prester.
DIP Dundu Guis from Senegal.
taluma kebe tu coow ñoom dañu ceene te amuñu jom sul naa ay rapport yoo xam ba may ram seeni seede ngi daw dama ko xare fils dama job pour sama avenir sama doom fils dama añee xiif reere ndox jàng nga amoo fit amoo ngor coolu ba laay wàcce sama bopp wax ko ñi may jéem a coup d'état.
From Cameroon, it's Stanley Enau.
My sister, find your way too. Life not on my tongue. Demain pour toi va sortir, so just follow me, yo.
Fali Fally Ipupa from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Gaz Mawete from the DRC. To vote for the best Francophone act, check out the MTV MAMA website. It's all fun and games until these African giants show up. It's the artists who have used their music to build their brand, not just on our continent, but globally. In previous years, we've seen two-time winner D'banj, Two-Face, Davido, and Wizkid take this coveted award. It's the nominees for Artist of the Year.
Such a heavy, like my chest just got tight. Like,
but this year, everybody's been working so hard.
This is the one that people actually fight over.
If I was to select, I'm not selecting.
I would say Nasty C.
Simi should win a Mamas.
My boy, Davido.
Yemi Alade.
Wiz deserves a slot as a nominee.
I would definitely add Madjozi to that list. Gone on, think, gone on, gone.
The dude was nominated for a Grammy. It's gotta be Burna Boy.
We are seeing superstar level entertainment from African acts. So the level is up. You know, you're not just making music for home anymore. You're making music for the world.
The first nominee for Artist of the Year is Nigeria's Burna Boy.
Very, very controversial, but he's also just very unique.
We have to acknowledge the African giant.
He woke us all up. He woke everybody up, and now everybody's paying attention.
His music and his voice is just so universal.
You can hear him on hip hop, you can hear him on house music, you can hear him all over the place.
He just brings in something new, something sensible.
It's not only just Nigerian people who listen to Burna Boy, it's people all over the world, literally.
He's like digging in the flag. Like, he's like piercing it through the soil so you can feel that finally, you know, Africa is here and we're here to stay.
The second nominee for Artist of the Year is Kalema from Sao Tome and Principe.
Those handsome dudes.
Their talent speaks for itself. Like, they could take any stage globally and you would see their talent. Their talent is shining. It's unmistakable.
These guys work really, really hard and they deserve that recognition.
Oh, one of the hardest groups to ever come out of Africa. Super talented brothers.
Also nominated for Artist of the Year from Tanzania, it's Diamond Platnumz.
This man is massive.
He's just the king.
Ugandans jam and vibe to Diamond Platinum like he's from this country.
I always look forward to seeing him perform. I always look forward to the tracks that he puts out because it's definitely going to make you dance.
And also don't forget how he looks.
It's almost like he comes overdressed to everything because you can never be overdressed.
With the success, with everything that's come with the music, he's still true to who he's been all this time.
Next up for Artist of the Year is Master KG from South Africa.
Master KG.
Right here in Kenya, I think like all the companies are doing the Jerusalem challenge. Master KG, big up, man. It's much respect.
He's like on his own lane.
I've watched babies dance to his track.
Jerusalem's doing the most, dog.
So your favorite song in the world? Maybe The Box, Roddy Rich, whoever. Woo, Pop Smoke. Master KG had a bigger song than all of them.
Also getting a nomination for Artist of the Year is Davido from Nigeria.
Davido!
Davido has this thing where like you don't know what he's up to, but when he comes, he comes.
The guy deserves it.
I mean, he dropped Femme in 2020 and it blew up in like 1 second.
He never gives you too much time without him giving you content and music.
Just seeing like how his fan base has grown from Nigeria to across the continent to across the world, it's massive. And then those international collaborations as well.
He's jumped through every hurdle to show that he can play in this game, and he deserves to be here. He deserves it the same way anybody else deserves to be on this list.
Coming in next for Artist of the Year is Nigeria's Tiwa Savage.
I just love her aura.
She's a superwoman.
Tiwa is one of those few, artists, female artists that has pushed herself, over the edge.
She's had to be consistent and hardworking, resilient. And the music has spoken for itself as well.
She's extremely talented, extremely beautiful.
If anybody can play in any of the spaces, it's definitely Tiwa.
She's our Nigerian Beyonce. Oshé.
And finally, rounding off the nominees for Artist of the Year is Wizkid.
Weezy, baby!
He's got swag, man.
One of the greatest entertainers of our time.
Wizkid is a star boy. He's another one who's just doing the most, guys.
Every young person here wants to be like Wizkid. Personally, I want.
A lot of artists, they look for this defining thing about them, and Wizkid clocked it very early.
Wizkid has taken Afrobeats on African music to another level.
He's had some of the biggest collaborations around the world. He's got relationships with everybody. Drake. I mean, come on. How many guys get on a Beyonce track and not only get on a Beyonce track, get on a Beyonce track and they're the hook and they're the verse. You know what I mean?
He's a gift. I just think he's super talented.
I would do anything for my love.
He deserves to be in this category, and if he wins, bonus.
To vote for Artist of the Year, head to the MTV MAMA website. Remember that you have the power to decide who wins. To make sure that your favorite artist walks away with the awards, go to the MTV MAMA website and vote. Keep an eye on MTV Base for the Road to Mama's journey, and make sure to check out the MTV Africa Music Awards right here on February 20th, 2021.